We are starting a new episode whereby we'll be seeing different guests here, and this playlist will be more about sustainability, how we can protect the world, and how these other different things play into sustainability, where we have where we keep our environment clean, we keep it safe for the future. As our guest today will speak more about this, and from his experience, he will let us know how we can also play a part in this and how can it be important. So, our dear guest, please, can you give us a brief intro of what you do and who are you? Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much, Samuel, for inviting me to your show. I'm so honored to be here. And of course, when you talk about sustainability, I cannot miss. I'm always there.
Indeed.
Because I have a love for the world. I may not be expecting monetary payback, but I know one day it will come back to me.
Indeed.
Through the works we do.
Indeed, yeah.
I'm so thankful. My name is Ssaleh Ssedume Ahmed.
Yes.
I work with the Uganda Cleaner Production Center, which looks to promote resource efficient and cleaner production. And ours, we look to sustainability, how businesses can thrive, both financially and also not in any way endangering the world in their processes.
Yes, sir.
So thank you so much. I think that's the brief I can give you. I don't need to tell you about where I'm coming from, all that. That's not for today.
Yeah, indeed. And those who want to know more, they can reach out to you.
Thank you so much.
I want to start this discussion from a point of your experience. I had a rumor that you are part of the team that did an inventory of things called the POPs. So please help me as a normal Ugandan. What are POPs?
Anyway, you had rumors.
I had rumors.
Anyway, it's true. It's not fantasy. Things really exist. They are there. So what are POPs? That's the short form. POPs in full is persistent organic pollutants. Persistent organic pollutants. And I'm sure our viewers, please, if you hear such things, you always go to chemistry. No, don't run away. This is for everyone because these are environmental issues. Everyone is concerned.
Yes,
so the question is, what are persistent organic pollutants? Now, these are chemicals that are toxic and also have that ability to remain in the environment for exceptionally long periods of time. They don't degrade. The word persistent, that's where it comes from. Actually, you can use the very definition to tell what it means. You don't need to really have chemistry.
Indeed.
Persistent organic pollutants. They are persistent, they are organic in nature, and they are pollutants. They pollute. In environmental science, a pollutant is something which should not be in some place. And if it's in that place, it's going to affect you. Both your health and environment. That's in simple terms. I'm trying to make it easy for the audience.
For me as a normal person, indeed you have done a good job. Then there is this class of unintentional. So please help me also understand this, because I had the POPs have classes and all this. So what is this unintentional kind of POPs? How is it?
Now, these persistent organic pollutants, we categorize them into three categories. We have the POPs pesticides. I'm sure everyone knows what a pesticide is. I don't need to define it. We also have the industrial chemicals that we use in every commodity, every product that's around us. Most of the plastics. Plastics are everywhere.
Yes, indeed.
So these are industrial chemicals. It's also another category of these persistent organic pollutants. The very last one, which you are so much interested in, which is really why this show is actually very important. By the way, I'll even look in the camera. It is so important for you to know what unintentionally produced POPs are. So just that's a simple background. They're divided into three: pesticides, industrial chemicals, and the unintentionally released POPs, which is simply called UPOPs.
I think I've heard that.
So If you have had it, that's well and good. But I don't know whether my man behind the camera, behind the scenes, is able to know or hear what.
Yeah.
And I hope, please don't run away. Just give us some time. Please, what are unintentionally released POPs? These are POPs which are accidentally released into the environment.
Yes.
Accidentally.
Yeah.
Through our normal human activities that we carry out. Yeah. And these activities can include the industrial activities that we do, the manufacturing that goes on.
Yes.
Then also the domestic activities like open burning.
Yep.
You are a culprit anyway. You are not innocent. You have released these POPs in the atmosphere.
Indeed.
Before, unknowingly, by the way. And that's why we don't blame you. I'm sure everyone in their homestead, if I asked you how many times have you burnt rubbish in the pit, everyone has, at least a normal home, has that place where you manage your waste. So that process of openly burning waste is the one that really leads to production of these chemicals, unintentionally, of course.
Okay, thank you for that insight. Yeah, indeed, that has been insightful. So now, as a Ugandan,
yes,
who may not, who thinks that I don't know these things and maybe I've never been exposed to them, they don't concern me. Give us some examples. So, like someone home, like how are these things brought up in the environment? How are these unintentionally released?
Now, as I said earlier, one of the major sources of these POPs is actually open burning of waste.
Yeah.
And one of it is open burning activities. There's also waste incineration. Waste incineration is also categorized into three. There is municipal waste incineration, there is hazardous waste incineration, and medical waste incineration.
Yes.
When I talk of incineration or open burning, these are one of the ways we manage waste, industrial waste management. Yeah. And that's volume reduction. Normally when this waste accumulates, what comes to your mind is how am I going to be able to reduce this waste?
Indeed.
Everyone. So the easiest and cheapest way is actually to simply burn it off.
Obviously.
Because after then, the ashes that remain can easily be managed.
Yeah, indeed.
Either the ashes
to be small, in that I can easily work with it.
That's how we manage waste simply. So as we are carrying out these activities, we are generating these UPOPs. The others can be industrial activities.
Yeah.
Like I said, manufacturing, cement. Can be one of these. It's a mineral production. Yeah. Cement production. We also have metal processing.
Yes.
The steel and tubes, the iron. Those processes. Whenever you actually, it's simple. The source. Whenever there is a heating things where you're burning things. Yeah. You are actually generating UPOPs.
Oh, because that's really insightful. Like to show them the working principle behind this thing. Because I may think, that's a problem for cement. This one, but at least now you may not point fingers, but you know I can also do it at home and knowing
everyone is actually I should say to blame.
In a way that they can.
Because these are activities that we do. When you talk of the word, there's a scientific term, we use a technical one, anthropogenic source. These are activities that we do, everyone is doing.
Yes.
And these activities have to happen so that life continues.
Yeah, indeed.
Some of them may be economic activities. Yes,
indeed. I need to earn money.
By the way, the other source is transport, the transport sector.
Oh.
When you look at our engines, you may enjoy driving that 4-wheel drive of yours.
Indeed.
I know you own, I don't know, is it a Rubicon?
Yeah.
You may actually enjoy it, but in the engine, there is combustion occurring of the fuel.
Yeah.
Fuel which contains some of these POPs that can be released. Now, if I'm to take you back a little bit, yes, I've said burning is the major source, or combustion. That's the scientific term. Whenever you're burning these substances of yours, whether waste or whatever, you need to be having a controlled environment of burning efficiently.
Yes.
If you burn efficiently, then the risk of actually releasing these chemicals into the atmosphere is low.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah.
When you burn efficiently. But if you burn and there's somebody who is doing the incineration does not really know, is not technical enough.
Yes, yeah, by the way.
Oh, you know, sometimes you may think things are just blue collar job, hands on. No, some things call for skill. You need to know what you're doing. So even when you're burning these chemicals in the atmosphere, if you're burning waste, you need to know, how do I burn this waste efficiently? Now, these POPs are unintentionally produced through a certain chemical synthesis. Majorly there are two. There's precursor formation. I don't want to go into technical things. There's also the de novo synthesis. But to summarize these two processes, whenever there is a presence of carbon atoms,
yes,
oxygen atoms, chlorine atoms,
yes, yes,
and hydrogen, those four atoms, and the temperatures of that reaction area,
yeah,
above 150, 200 degrees Celsius to actually up to 900,
yes, yes,
there is possibility of forming these chemicals. And normally whenever you're burning, these temperatures are there.
Yes,
unknowingly. In incinerators, you don't know. You know? Whenever you're doing that and there's presence of those atoms, either in the products you are burning, because these atoms are in the products.
Yes, by the way, people forget. So, by the way, they forget that almost everything here is chemistry.
Obviously.
Yeah. So
I'm just as big as I am. I'm just full of chemical. Actually, it's chemistry.
Yeah.
It's chemistry. Yes.